Are you following me?
I'd have to be behind you to follow you. But I am glad to see you.
You followed me.
I'm here to see a client. What's your excuse?
Fusion provides cosmetics for the hospital's aid society.
Really?
Jackson, you know how giving I am.
I don't want anything else to do with you.
Okay, fine. But before you storm off, answer me one question. How exactly did you get away with murder?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I. I just overheard Randy talk about this murder. So obviously you can't blame me for being curious, right?
You were eavesdropping?
You murdered someone?
It's a common expression, right? You're getting away with murder?
True. But murder is nothing to joke about.
You're obviously busy. I appreciate your offer to help, but I don't need to hear your condition. This clause is ironclad. There's nothing you can do anyway.
Maybe there is. Come to Rio with me and find out.
Very funny. Or however you say it in Spanish.
They speak Portuguese.
I know that.
So is that a yes? Go pack your bags?
Why are you even suggesting this? You said I was a person you don't even know anymore. That you were done.
I also said there was a condition. And it's a big one.
Hey.
Obviously, you're very dedicated to helping Greenlee, right? Now, what better way to do that than deflect Ryan's attention away from her?
If she's not interested in Ryan, then what's the problem?
All right, you know, Madison, I just got to tell you, as your friend, I am concerned about what I overheard.
It was a figure of speech.
Right, and I guess when Randy was speaking about your dead victim lying on the floor, that could be interpreted as a figure of speech, but the problem with that is that you seemed awfully tense. And so did Randy. Now, if it is true, if you did actually kill somebody...
This is ridiculous.
I'm not accusing you, all right? I'm just letting you know that I'm here to help if that's what you need.
You have helped enough. This check will be good.
Madison, listen to me. Now, I can tell you that I've learned the hard way. But no matter how deep you bury a secret, eventually it rises to the surface. Now, if you did have a secret, and I'm speaking hypothetically, of course, and it involved a dead person, that is something that could detonate your entire life, not just your job.
Thank you for the warning.
What are friends for?
I don't know what hoops you want me to jump through, but you're the one that caused this mess. Because you thought it was a really good idea to sign an agreement with a flippin' company in another hemisphere that is prohibiting me from launching the product line I've worked my ass off to develop. All because we have similar packaging.
We needed the money, Greenlee. The deal had to be made.
Well, now it has to be unmade. Because if it isn't, I can't compete with Erica. And if I can't compete with Erica, I lose Fusion. And there's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Any deal that has been properly negotiated can be unnegotiated. All we have to do is sit down with the people at Bahia Cosmetics and find out what it's going to take for you to get the packaging rights back, okay? Beyond just giving them their money back.
I can handle this alone.
But why would you want to? I have a phenomenal relationship with these people.
I'm not going to Rio with you.
Why? Do you think it's just some kind of angle so I can get you all to myself? That's in the past, Greenlee.
But there must be some angle in this big condition. And by helping me, you would hurt Erica, and I know there's no way you would do that.
I wouldn't be hurting Erica. No, in fact, I would just be leveling the playing field. That's all. You still got to beat Erica all by yourself. In fact, the one condition Erica would be all for. You got to let Kendall off the hook.
Oh, yes, I know firsthand just exactly how giving you can be.
When the spirit moves. I'm just glad that we're past any hard feelings about my decision to nip it in the bud.
My bud won't be sore for long. So what kind of mood are you in right now?
You're here to see a client.
He's in traction. He can wait. But me, on the other hand, feel palpitations.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
Maybe. Or maybe this is all I need.
Okay, no CPR needed here.
Frankie.
You know, I tell you two to get a room.
Oh, we were just...
I saw.
Frankie, I'm sure that you'll understand that we would prefer it if...
If I saw nothing. I got you. Carry on.
You don't suppose you really meant that, did you?
Oh, that was embarrassing. You have a client to see.
Yeah, I do.
And we agree that this could never happen again.
We do.
So it can't happen again.
Absolutely not. Shall we?
I'm not asking you to break up a marriage. I'm simply asking you to help me protect my own.
By throwing myself at Ryan.
Well, that's one option, but the thing about Ryan is this, and I'm sure you've noticed this, is that he loves a good project. Someone he can rescue. Now, I have a gut feeling that you have exactly what it takes to make that happen.
I'm not so sure that I am that clever.
Oh, I'm sure you're very clever. When you want to be.
You want me to forgive, Kendall? Are you crazy?
I didn't say forgive. I said let off the hook. And I'm not talking about anything that happened between the two of us. I'm just talking about the accident.
The accident that almost took my life, that stole a year of my life, that got me in this fight for fusion in the first place.
Look, I'm not trying to control your feelings, Greenlee. I'm really not. I wouldn't even think about trying to do that. I'm just asking, in return for my help, that you have the investigation into the accident dropped. You just take back everything you said in court about Kendall being a murderer. Because deep down inside, you know it's not true.
Do I?
What's more important to you, Greenlee? Keeping fusion or making Kendall pay?
Help to fix this deal. I started Fusion and built it into a major cosmetics company, partly because I rock as a negotiator.
And partly because Kendall had your back.
Not always.
Look, it's not really that bad of a deal, Greenlee. All you gotta do is talk to Jesse and make sure no charges are brought up against Kendall. That's it. Truthfully, they don't really have a case against her anyway. I mean, they can't find any evidence because she's innocent.
Innocent? That's a stretch, even for you to say. Forget it, Brian. I'm not getting in.
Well, you at least tell me why you don't want my help. I mean, you really. Why?
I don't want to give Kendall a free pass to run another one of her enemies off the road.
I don't think that's it. I don't. I mean, you haven't even talked to the police since your grandstand performance in court to save David. I mean, you made your point against Kendall, right? And you made your point for David. And I think this decision is just about me.
What?
You and me and Rio. That is what's stopping me.
What's stopping me is you manipulating me. You thinking you have all the answers. I don't have time for this. I gotta go home and pack. You're not saving Kendall again. I'm flying solo.
Don't worry, she didn't see you. Your secret's safe with me.
These houses are nothing.